For the remaining weekends in June, you can take in works from one of Minnesota's most important painters. Neil Persley shows you where in today's Weekend Showcase.
Richard Sussman is probably one of the top 5 most famous painters from Minnesota.
And he was actually born in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1908 and got some of his art education here, went to North High School, but he got some education at the Minneapolis School of Art, now known as MCAD, Minneapolis College of Art and Design.
But in those days, an aspiring artist really had to head to New York City to be where the action was in the art community.
And that's kind of the start of where this show goes. From the mid-1930s is when he went out there to the mid-1950s.
This exhibit features the early years of Sussman's work. During World War II, he worked in a shipyard as a draftsman in California. Then he moved his family back to Minnesota. The exciting thing about this exhibit is that there are some never-before-seen works on display from this influential giant. The works recently resurfaced from his estate.
And you might say, well, that's a bit unusual in the fact that he died some 50 years ago in 1971. But that artwork has sat in that same location for the next 50 years, and this is the first opportunity for people to see some of those works that he had in his own personal collection.
His works are included at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the San Francisco Museum of Art, the Minneapolis Institute of Art, the Walker Art Gallery, and many more distinct museums and collections.
And so, yeah, he's well collected in some major museums' permanent collections.
The art of Richard Sussman, the early years, is on display at Gallery 5004, Saturdays and Sundays through the end of June. Check their website for gallery hours. For Weekend Showcase in Robbinsdale, Neil Persley, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.